Open your body, close the leg to have the horse keep coming, and half halt so that the hocks come under and the front end stays or comes up so that the horse goes there. And as he leaves the ground, then allow your hips to go back so that in the air you're over at the center. Instead of coming to the fence and thinking jump and leaning and toppling and having your lower leg go back. Now, that's so simple conceptually, but in order to have it become your personal property, what do you got to do? You got to do it thousands of times. Posting. No, you can have stirrups, but you need to develop what? It's like skiing. When you go skiing, they want you to do that thing where you sit against the wall, right? So you get quad strength. You know, bending is a dangerous sport, right? You can't be a non-athlete and go do it without putting yourself in a lot of jeopardy. So, yeah. Now tell me, let's look and see whether we think their stirrup length is correct for them to get their spur mount area on Bruce Davidson's control buttons. Huh? Yeah, shove that heel down. Yeah, you want to be a little bit like this, guys. Yeah, don't pose. Yeah, now you just had a baby, so you probably aren't as fit as you were before you had the baby. But you know what? You know what this is, right? You know what that is? World's smallest violin playing My Heart Cries for You. Right? You got to just do it. It's like we, in our wrestling room, we used to have a little sign on the ceiling. If you could read this, you're not crying. Okay, girl. Break into a canter at some point. Don't run into each other. Yeah, shove the heel down, lower leg under, chin and eyes up. There, just shove. Don't let the legs slide back. Keep that inside foot a little forward, the side of the lead. That's your brace. Yeah, come, make the dance. Make the dance a little bit. Come. I think both these guys look like their stirrup holes should come up what? A half. Let's shorten the stirrups a half hole. I mean, or those little short holes. You got little short holes, right? Amanda, let's shorten your stirrups one little hole, one little half hole. Why? I want that lower leg what? Like a rock. I don't want any dance. I don't want any dance. I want to count on, and everything else becomes possible. Without that base of support, everything else is very shaky. The Bible said it. Do not build your house on a foundation made of sand. Do not build your house on a... That feel tighter?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's better, huh? Shove that heel down, right? And go ahead and canter. Does that feel better? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and canter. Shorten your reins. What did Lynn say? Before you canter, shorten the reins, because the more you send them forward, the more you have to have as an antidote that little that outside half-holding rein, so the forwardness doesn't send them where? Forward and down. Shorten the rein, elbows. Come, engine. Angle your canters. Yeah. Now gallop a little bit. Now open your body and slow down through the turn. Yeah, shove the heel down. Now go again. There. Now keep them on the outside rein. Now come back. Keep your leg. Use your upper body as a balancing tool. Little more engine. Annalise, a little more engine. It's these casual tap tap. Now sit and canter up, circle around me. Keep cantering. Yeah, you're running out of gas. So, whoa, walk a minute. Walk. So, Major Salagi. Okay, so let's come around the turn and just trot down over the X and go around and trot over the little vertical. Yeah, it doesn't matter either way. And you know, heels down, look up, chin up, let your hip angle close, give your hand a little bit so the horse can use himself in the air and keep the lower leg. Now, I honest to God think that if I used to think, keep your eyes up and let your hips come back to teach you how to get your hips back. Now what I think is chin up, lower leg on, and jump the jump, because your hips, if your leg is on, your hips can't go forward. So just try that. Just think, I'm not going to let my lower leg move an inch. And when you're instructors, watch that lower leg go to jump. Come over here, Lynn, where you can watch it. Now we'll just see if her lower leg stays where it is on the approach. Lower leg right there.
Let's bring our group. Come on, we'll get you guys up.
Whoops.
Come on.
Okay, it slid where? Back. So no, you go again. Keep going and do the other one. Wait a second. Good. Better. Good. Now come to this one. Come again. Keep coming. Tap. Stay. Engine number 9. Come again. Your legs in there. Go on. Come. Leg. Good. Now trot and right in here. Now canter the X. No, keep going. Don't stop. Leg. 3, 2, leg. Your leg went where? Back. Left in canter. Come on. Go to the next one. Get down. Let the leg run. 1, 2, 3, 2, leg. Come. You can go. Okay, and walk yourself a break. So there's your homework, Annalise. There's your homework. Train what? Train my lower leg. Surgically attached to the just behind his horse's
without being like the knee.
60 years it has not moved a centimeter.
Wow.
Okay. Here's the other way to think about it. Have you ever heard that Bert Nye, you know, the guy that does the Maine humor?
Yeah.
And you hear the sports car. Say there, mister, how do I get to East Vassalboro, Maine? Mister, don't you move a gosh darn inch. He's in East Vassalboro. Your leg shouldn't move a gosh darn inch, right? It should stay right there. And what your leg wants to do is go there. And that alone will make a huge change in your riding over fences. Training your lower leg. So when you are learning a new physical skill, what's assumed? No, what's assumed? That you're going to screw up a lot. And don't worry about it. That's why you don't see the 4 of us treating you guys like war criminals if you can't do it right. Right? Because we know, from having been doing this game for decades, that when you start doing something, there's going to be tons of messing up. Tons and tons of messing up. And that the trick is to keep it simple enough so that you don't get in trouble, while you add up the repetitions so that the feelings start to come with the movement. Vince Lombardi was a basics coach. Bear Bryant was a basics coach. Most of the great, Jack Legoff was a basics coach. All of the great coaches say if you've got to do the simple things correctly, and then like building an onion, build